It's the Vandal Hour.
Peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's your motherfucking boy, Facts on Wax, and right now, y'all tuned into the motherfucking Vandal Hour Season 3 live on DTFradio.com. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You can catch us on our motherfucking Ustream page. You can catch us on our motherfucking tuner now. You can even catch us on our motherfucking website, www.thevandalhour.nyc. We making history. Fuck your wave. We a tsunami, nigga. Yo, if you want to learn more about the Vandal Hour, you can go to YouTube right now and put DTF Radio or DTF Radio the motherfucking Vandal Hour in the search engine. We see the icon and logo, click that shit. That shit'll take you to season 1 and 2 of the motherfucking Vandal Hour. That shit'll take you to the Vandal Hour on scene, you heard? And all those episodes is my favorite. They lit from motherfucking BK to Cali. Holla back. Hey, cameraman, what's poppin'? How you feeling?
Peace, peace. I see you feeling great.
It's a wild night.
It's a wild night tonight at the station.
Niggas on his Jim Belushi shit.
Yes,
see,
yes.
Man.
You know
He's
what
on
it
his
is.
black Jim Belushi shit.
It's a Saturday night here at the Vandal Hour. You know what it is, Facts. We got another dope show for y'all planned tonight. Literally,
as always,
a dope show, y'all.
Literally.
We got one of the illest.
Nobody on the show do dope.
And let me tell you, we got one of the illest vaporizer companies in the building with us tonight.
Word.
We got Max from Green Giant Vapes in the building with us.
We that way.
He's going to be chopping it up. You know 420 is one of our favorite subjects up here in the Vandal Hour. So you know we're going to kick it with Max about the whole vape industry, what's going on in this 420 world. We're going to kick it with him. And of course, you know we are a graffiti and hip-hop show. So we do have a graffiti artist in the building tonight. We will have Star TSK in the building.
Let's pop.
And also, you know, we like to keep a little twist, y'all. So he do have some special guests with him, but you're gonna have to tune in live on the show to see who's up here with our graffiti writer Star TSK. He does have guests with him in the building.
I mean, usually don't be clapping for everybody, so you know it's a special day. I'm high. I'm high. How many? Yo, who?
Yo, niggas is high and I'm saucy, but I ain't talking about the shit you put on pop.
Yo, time out.
It's a good night, man. It's a good night.
Time out. Dre let me hit some killer today, man.
Okay.
Dre, what's that shit you let me hit today?
Dre, what you was working with today?
Yo,
OG Skywalker.
Vape pens, vape oil.
Dre had me hitting that OG Skywalker from Westchester. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy, man. And then Swift got some shit too. What you had today?
I had some strawberry cough sativa wax.
Oh shit.
That shit was crazy too.
That's crazy.
So niggas is leaning today.
I never even heard of that.
Without the codeine.
Shout out to that strawberry cough.
I thought he was gonna say he had the strippers.
Also, y'all, for everyone who's tuned in live with us right now on the Vandal Hour .nyc, that is the website. You can tune in live, tell a friend and tell a friend. We are live right now. As you can see, we got some people with us here today on the panel. To my left first is my man, close friend A1. Also, gentlemen,
our Waynesburg family.
Of course.
Yeah.
You might have seen him on the hit web series Respect Life.
Gunshots.
That's a fact.
Wait, time out.
Speaking to the mic, A1.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the mic.
There you go.
And he had that hat.
Yo, no, it's bad, man. This is my right hand, man. My man got murked off the show.
You got a
dead man walk.
But you had a good run.
But let me say this though.
Fuck it though. He still made history.
They let him die in respect. Yeah. No bloody scenes or nothing.
I just walked home.
You just walking home, man. You just walking home, you know what I mean?
Catch the fight.
That's the respect I respect life have for my man.
Yeah.
And also, if you're tuning in, of course, our co-host tonight is Big Ock, is in the building.
Yo, and for the people who don't know, behind the lens, he's nice. He shoots shit.
He's a shooter.
Don't be in his freeze frame. He might look ugly.
And shout out to Big Ock, he's in the building with us, man. Appreciate you coming out.
No problem, God.
Showing us some
Anytime,
love.
man.
Appreciate that.
Hey, yo, E, you can't front. He always out. Every time we throw an event,
you're
he's
right.
there.
Every single time. And that's what it's about, man. I think it's about support. It is DTF family as well. You know what I mean? So it's always good to have like home team in the building. It's like being at home. That's why we like to treat our show. We try to keep it out there, everything that's going on. But we want everybody listening to feel like they sitting in the living room or something. You know what I mean?
And for the people who don't know, he was on Butter Show. Ain't nothing basic about them. They give you a reality for real.
Shout out to Butter Basics and the Reality Check Show. Also a part of that, you a cameraman as well. You do the shooting thing. Give them a little insight. Let them know what you about.
Man, first of all, like I started off like with the regular typical hood shit, like running around the hood with the camera, filming niggas, and like capturing every moment and just putting it out there to let them get that feedback that could push them.
Let me ask you this: when they was doing bum fights, was you running around shooting hoe fights?
That'd be a good one though.
Nah, I was around when they was shooting Crackheads Going Wild when they was over there in LG.
My man shot that.
Shout out to my man Grizzy.
Yeah, my man's one of the. And High Tower was the other dude.
Yeah. That was an ill series. Like what were you shooting first when you started? Like
it was like ciphers in the projects. So like we just bug out in the hallway, niggas get high, niggas pop them bottles, and niggas just start going in. But then like once I seen like what it was doing and transforming to, like that's when I really took it serious and was selective of what I put out there.
Yo, what's the illest hood cipher you shot that's popular right now?
That's popular? I ain't shooting yet, but
there you go. We definitely looking out for that.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: I mean, we all been around cameras and we seen the camera roll. I've never been on that side, being the actual shooter. Now, is that like the nickname for the cameraman? That's what you guys go by, the shooter? Because sometimes you might be in the wrong place, be like, hey, this is my shooter right here. And it might, but is that a slang that they go with a lot? Because I'm new to the camera world as far as being on the other side of it.
Yeah, niggas like, that nigga a sharpshooter, son. Air everything out, air your whole shit. Niggas be looking like.
Yeah, it would have fucked me up. Now I'm glad you told me that because I might be in the wrong place and might think the wrong things.
Yo, who's some of the people you worked with, man?
Like far as like artists or
artist wise or industry wise. I know I seen you with Fendi and shit like that.
Yeah, I was with my bro Bobby Stone because he a camera guy too and an artist.
Okay.
So like he hit me up like, yo, Aki, what you doing? I'm like, shit, bro. I'm like, yo, I got some shit with Fendi and this artist. So pulled up, shot that shit up for him, and I had shot some shit with DJ Styles at Stage 48 at Camelo birthday. They had, Designer, Fat Joe, Remy.
They all come out for that.
Yeah. And
you got any influencers?
As far as like visual guys? Yeah, I like Dre. I like Spiff.
What Dre?
Oh shit!
my nigga Dre, he kills with the films. He kills with the films when he's staying away from them fucking hot wings.
Nah, Dre kills is dope.
And Spiff too. Shout out to Spiff, man.
Spiff, yeah,
follow him for a little minute.
Yeah,
very
those
successful
dudes
man.
I watch, but like far as like people with like arm reach, like I like Mazio. He from the style. Supreme.
Brooklyn.
Supreme Films. He dope. And another kid I met here named Unique Films.
Okay.
He dope too.
Shout out to all the indie filmmakers out there and shooters, all the indie shooters out there doing their thing,
like,
man.
It'd be crazy, like when I be sitting back and I be able like shooters be having beef with each other.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
You know what? It's not surprising. Yeah. It's not surprising. It's a business, man, right?
Why would two camera people have beef?
They'll be like, nah, son, this nigga shit is weak, boy. I shot that shit up, yo. Look at this, and I'll be like, yo, like we all here together, like niggas is standing in front of your camera.
Ooh, you just gave me an idea. We might have to do like a shootout.
Yo.
So let's get a chick, have two photographers, same location, same spot.
Talking to Mike.
For your niggas who don't know, Big Ock, he actually took some of my selfies
that we don't see behind the scenes.
That'd be dope though. That was an ill thing.
Like the videos, but there's actually battles going on.
Yeah,
that we don't see.
Beefs, bro.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
That's dope though.
Do you know what a 110 is?
A 110?
A 110.
I don't.
That's the camera.
That's
that was
some old school
back in the
shits,
day.
right?
That's the old school camera, man.
Okay. 110.
No rainbow, but that's the long shit, right?
True indeed. Facts.
Okay.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. You ever seen that movie City of God?
Nah.
City of God, man, you gotta watch it, man, because the dude is about a cameraman who's caught up in like a wild ass spot in Brazil.
He's in the jungle.
Of something like something.
To check that
Yeah,
out.
you gotta check it out.
Dope flick.
Yeah.
He don't get the pussy at the end, which is not good, but it was a good movie, man.
Yeah, that City of God was definitely one to watch. Well, of course, a big shout out. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight, you know, being on the show. Once again, it's another cold ass Saturday night. So if you in the crib or wherever you at, tuned in with us, we appreciate that support. Speaking of what's been going on lately, all the What's up? You look like you want to say something.
I was gonna say,
I saw it through the bandana. I just want to know. I saw it through the bandana.
I was just gonna
See
say,
how crazy our chemistry is up here?
before you get off Ak, man, Ak is from
Rainbow.
recently, Biggie Smalls passed away.
Yes.
And,
well,
and
the
Biggie
anniversary.
Smalls, the anniversary.
It's
20
420
years
friendly. Remember, y'all.
Born
420
itself.
friendly.
20 years ago, on March 9th, 1997.
Yes.
Biggie Smalls passed away. Ak is actually from the same neighborhood that Biggie comes from. So I know what was going on your side, like during
Like,
was it kind of crazy?
Yeah, I remember I was young and me and my homeboys snuck up on Fulton when they had the whole shit, just like a stampede out
The
there.
funeral and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of people posted that a lot.
some real
That
Michael
I think it was the
Jackson
Daily
picture.
News
That
cover,
was some real famous
and it was
shit.
yeah,
Like,
it was
I don't
ill.
know if
First of all,
out there.
I'm upset that I should have worn my Biggie hat tonight, which I wear it a lot. You know what I mean? It's one of my favorite artists. But like you said, the 20th anniversary of Notorious B.I.G. just recently passed March 9th. I got a favorite Biggie song.
What's that?
Mine's is I Got a Story to Tell.
That shit
For
classic.
personal reasons.
Yo.
You know what I mean? But I Got a Story to Tell is I mean, we all know Biggie there's not
got
a
hits.
whack song. But
That's a
for me, I Got a Story to Tell. I just want to know if everybody else got like a Biggie pick.
I got a
go-to.
story to tell. My grandma's died the day before Biggie. That's actually how I remember the motherfucking death of Biggie.
Wow. Wow.
My mom's called me on the morning of March 9th and told me that Biggie was killed the night before the passing night.
Wow. Mama
Word.
love.
And for the people
I
who
like
don't
one
know,
more chance. I like one more chance, and I remember when I found out, I was like, "Damn, I'm never gonna meet this nigga, son. It's fucked up."
and for the niggas who don't know, my son Los from Classic Material, he actually got motherfucking Biggie Scully caps and scrapyard right now. And this week it's gonna be cold as a motherfucker. So go cop one.
What about you,
ASAP.
Big
And,
Ock? You got a
favorite joint is the Juicy, cause that's like,
Ah,
it was
the
like
hit.
that. It was like that celebration. Like,
Yes.
yo, I'm here.
yes. I mean a lot of suicidal thoughts. We can go
Yeah,
through all
the Bone and
of,
Biggie
but it
is
was
classic,
definitely
too.
definitely
Bone and
rest in
Biggie
peace
was hard.
to B.I.G. You know, the greatest rapper of all times, man.
Only 2 albums.
Also, speaking of meeting people or people of big
Who
names,
you met this week?
I heard you met somebody this week too. Actually,
I heard we met the same nigga.
I heard that's what you heard. Now let me ask you a question.
What's poppin'?
Recently, y'all Facts on Wax.
I was moving and grooving.
As he always does, and ran into a very popular person in the art world, Mr. Brainwash. For those who are familiar with Mr.
That
Brainwash,
nigga Rick Ross' best friend. That shit crazy.
and if you're a Netflix viewer like myself, there is a DVD on there.
Exit through the
Gift
gift
shop.
shop.
Exit
I
through the
wasn't
Grift
in it.
Shop, which is based on basically him following around a few writers, Banksy being one of them,
Space Invader was another
Space
one.
Invader, Obey. And he basically followed these guys. If you get a chance, go check out that DVD. We'll talk about that another
Shit
time.
was tough.
But Facts,
What's poppin'?
tell me a little bit about that run-in with Mr. Brainwash.
You know me, Facts on Wax, I'll be moving and grooving and I'll be serving the city. And I just happened to motherfucking scroll into Scrapyard one day. One of my homies worked there. I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas his name because that's none of your business. But I walked in there and shit. I'm like, yo, this dude look like Mr. Brainwash. And my homie here introduced us. And he said, yo, you wanna see something he painted? And my homegirl Diva, she fighting cancer right now. Like some of the hottest graffiti artists in New York City. They created spray cans for her cause and all them shits is on sale. And out of motherfucking 100, maybe 200 or more spray cans, Mr. Brainwash, he brought one of my shit.
That's dope.
I say, and I chopped it up with him. I put him onto the motherfucking Vandal. We took a few flicks and we made history.
And definitely, I definitely caught that flick on the gram with Mr. Brainwash holding that Facts on Wax can. And it definitely went to a good cause, so shout out to Mr. Brainwash for copping those cans. Also, I got to run in, which was crazy. The following day, I ran in. I for those who know, I work in Cat's Deli in the city. Right across the street, very popular hotel, new hotel. I'm walking by. Who's coming out with a handful of paint, but he's spraying them in a fucking box. So I'm thinking he's doing some art, but it's snowing outside. Wow. So I light a cigarette and I like creep on him because I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm from the block, so I don't know how they gonna feel when you walk up on him. You don't know who he is. And I'm like, Brainwash? He's like, yeah. He's like, no, man, I'm just emptying my cans because I can't take them on the plane. I guess filled with paint and stuff. Okay. And I was like, I don't know if you know, but I'm from the Vandal. You bought one of my co-hosts, my host, spray can at the Diva joint, the scrapyard, and he did know who I was talking about. Facts. He didn't remember, and we kicked it about the Vandal Hour real quick, and he said next time in New York he'll definitely, you know what I mean, try to reach out to the show.
And congratulations to the Vandal Hour guard Sinatra, who just was promoted at his job at Cats. So you might not be seeing the motherfucker at the door no more.
Yo, this week has been motherfucking epic because me and the homie Poe, my motherfucking Libro brother, we actually popped up on Poe at work and shit, and we chopped it up for a few minutes.
Definitely came through. Shout out to Poe. They definitely came through and checked me. Yeah, shout out to everybody over there at Cats. You know, we get a lot of people, but it was definitely good, man. I've been there 3 strong years. They take care of me. They treated me good over there. So
for all y'all niggas who
and listen, quick plug, real quick, because Jake is gonna love this if he hears this right now. Jake is the owner of Cats Deli, y'all. Okay. We are opening up in Brooklyn. Takeout only, April 15th, downtown Brooklyn. You can check it out, Google it up.
That shit in Williamsburg.
It's gonna be right around near Barclays Center. Matter of fact, no, correct me if I'm wrong. It was around the old Albee Square Mall, which is now the new City Point, I think it's called. City Point's gonna be in there. So shout out to Cats Deli. They'll be serving the world famous pastrami out in Brooklyn now. So shout out to them, and they cutting those good checks. So definitely big ups to them.
For all the ladies and all the fellas that's living in the motherfucking past, time is moving forward at 12 a.m. You heard?
Yo, it messed me up. I don't know if y'all saw this, but I was with Math before we came over here. We was in my crib, and we were watching the game, and it went from 8:58 when I looked at the time. When I looked back 2 minutes later, it said 10 o'clock. We almost panicked because we was on a rush to the show, like, oh shit. And then we figured it out. So yeah, I think it is like you said. I think it's 2 a.m. when it's supposed. That's what I read. I'm not even sure myself.
It's supposed to go up.
Yes, we're going an hour ahead. And so I don't know if you got plans tomorrow. Just double check everything. Make sure your shit is situated. Worst case scenario, you'll be there an hour early or an hour late. If I got it, I don't know.
You'll be late.
You'll be late. All right, so don't be late. Make sure you know that. Also, movies, guys. Wolverine just dropped the new Wolverine joint. Logan just dropped. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. But Facebook ruined the whole fucking.
Like always.
Yeah. Because they said how the movie ended.
Don't say it.
He died. He died, Swift, at the end. If I can't enjoy it, everybody listening.
Fucking mutant.
I wouldn't know. I deleted
No,
my
but listen,
MacBook.
you know what I told one of my peoples when we spoke about it? I said, listen, Titanic. We all knew the fucking Titanic sank, but we watched the movie. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's about what you get out the movie. You know what I mean? So you still haven't watched it, go watch the movie. You know, everybody's a Wolverine fan. X-Men was huge in all of our childhoods. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. And also, it's a movie that was getting a lot of talk, which was Get Out.
Oh, the Get Out.
I know everybody had it.
Crazy.
Did you guys see it?
I didn't see it.
It scared me a little bit. I saw a little bit of it.
I
was
just
like,
seen the trailer. I'm scared.
No, and you know what? I wish I could remember the director's name. I don't know if anybody.
The black dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, his first movie directed, huge success. He quadrupled his. You know, he did his right. $4 million invested, $30 million first week. He did real good. So definitely shout out to him. Apologize, I do not remember your name.
That nigga scaring y'all, and I'm still piping white chicks.
His wife is white too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that makes the movie more epic.
Yeah.
All right. And listen, y'all, I just want to say this. We do have sponsors, and shout out to everybody who supports the Vandal Hour, whether it be on scene, in the studio, or on your social media. But we also do have sponsors now. And today's show is being sponsored by Cotton Hustle. And their motto is image, design, create. And they're located at 5012 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, 11220. And tell them, of course, that the Vandal Hour sent you. So shout out to Cotton Hustle. And facts. Don't touch the sound effects, facts. I got the sound effects.
I got you.
Also, today's sponsor for the show is GFS Clothing. Shout out to them, GFS Clothing Company, which is located the Thread Connect, 5 Central Street, South Bridge, MA. That's Massachusetts. Shout out to them. Always been big supporters of the Vandal Hour show, and they both got their situations moving. So make sure you go check them out, Cotton Hustle and GFS Clothing. Y'all, we're gonna take the short music break with DJ Swift.
Back.
We're gonna have our first guest in the building. Y'all don't go nowhere.
And for the people who don't know, GFS, they sponsored us when we went to motherfucking Cali. That's a fact, though.
It's the Vandal Hour.
Peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's your motherfucking boy, Facts So Wax. And tonight on the Vandal Hour, we got a motherfucking brother who goes by the name of Max. a.k.a.
Yeah.
Mr. Green, and he's a motherfucking vape guard, you heard?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Max, what's poppin'? You could have
What
been
up?
anywhere in the world, but tonight you rocking with the Vandal Hour guards. What's poppin'? How you feeling?
Honestly, I feel honored, man. I feel honored to be. I love the vibe here. Really, it's amazing.
I appreciate you coming out, showing some love, man.
Thank you, right there. Look at that.
Word.
There you go. It's live. It's always live here.
Absolutely. Absolutely, every time, man.
So yeah, for everyone who's tuned in, Max is in the building. He definitely has the vape thing going on. Let's give me a real quick before we get into that.
All right.
This box here that I'm holding right
Shit
here.
is pretty fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh. Thank you. Yo, honestly, that to me is my baby, man, because I actually designed that. I personally designed the cover of that, and I personally, like, this is actually my baby. This little thing is actually my baby. It's called an Exhale Luxury E-Pipe and Vaporizer. What it does is, it's I love to burn, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming from a background. I've been a personal trainer for 20 years. But I've always loved marijuana. You know what I'm saying? I'm a yard man. I'm just
Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby.
So I've always wanted the healthier way to medicate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And in that, I've created the product where you have the healthier way to medicate, man. If you actually still want to burn, you can burn, but you're not having to use tobacco, no butane in your lighters, no rolling papers. You can sneak it in with you if you go to the club. You can do whatever you want. Or on the other side, you can also just vaporize the concentrates of THC or CBD, which is the new miracle. I won't even call it a drug, man. Just a miracle plant, man. The life plant, which cures cancer, kills cancer cells, does all of, stops epilepsy, and everything, man. It's just the most amazing. It's the most amazing substance. Yeah.
And let me say this: we're very excited to have you here as well, because we are very 420 friendly.
I know.
Here on the show, I'm talking from the buds directly, the roll-ups, the vapes, the edibles. Like, we are fully 420 green light go up here on the Vandal Hour. So we're definitely excited to have somebody up here kicking with us about this vape game.
That's actually how we met.
And I'm new to the vape world. I'm new to the vape world. This is just recently getting introduced to it as far as a user. All my friends been trying to get me on the vapes and the oils for a little while. But before we get into the in-depth about it, I just want to know for you, Max, what is a million businesses out there?
Yeah.
What made you want to start a vape business?
You know what's crazy? I'm a Jamaican, man, so I got 10 jobs anyway. Booyaka. Yeah, right. But you know what it is? It's because I have an affinity for marijuana. I actually like to smoke weed, but I'm a healthy person. I've always tried to find other ways to smoke it. And then it brought me into looking for vaporizers because it's a less tar in your lungs, just less of the burnt substance, right? And then through trying to buy the ones I liked, I started meeting the connects of the people that make them and the products, and then I was able to just create my own. But it's honestly, I've always been into a little hustle. I've always found 10 different things to do. That's just been, you know what I'm saying, how I am. I started selling products online, like hats and electronics and all different stuff. Then I went to vaporizing, and the markup in vaporizers was insane. You know, electronics markup is insane.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying, I found a niche that I loved, that I actually had a real passion for, and then you know what I'm saying, that's
and it turned into what it is. Well, congratulations on the success so far, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And let me ask this, because I know this is part, I don't even know if it's a myth, but now that I have you from both worlds, is it a myth that you can be healthy and fit and still use marijuana?
Absolutely. Listen, do you know, it sounds crazy, but the people that smoke the most are athletes.
Wow.
You'd be surprised. That's why when football players are getting bags for stupid stuff, they're getting in trouble for smoking a little weed. Like, if your body's banged up after a game, what would you rather do? Smoke some indica and just lay back and take a nap early, or get doped up and have, you know what I'm saying, the garbage in your body?
True.
Okay.
True indeed. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, Max, let me ask you this. While you healthy and fit, do you get lit at the same damn time?
I smoke and go jogging, man. I smoke and go to the gym and work out. It's just, it's the correlation between fitness and marijuana is zero. Even the thought of somebody smokes marijuana as being lazy, that's crazy, man. You know how many companies are run by people that smoke weed?
Yes.
And look, but honestly, listen, I'm also a trainer.
That's why
you know how many of my clients smoke marijuana? I'm talking about little old white people, just middle-aged white wife, dad, computer, this guy and this and that. Everybody smokes weed.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I think you made a good point right now when you said like there's some large company owners that are very 420 friendly out there.
What?
And if you're a
Mark Cuban.
there you go.
I know he's blowing it down. He crazy.
He actually looked like a vape kind of guy to me. Like looked like you could catch him with a vape somewhere. Let me ask you a question. Now speaking of business and Mark Cuban, I'm a big fan of Shark Tank. I watch Shark Tank a lot.
That's my shit.
Me too.
And you have a product that is very well put together and you have a great presentation for your product. Would that be something you would be interested into doing? Like, I don't think I've ever saw a vape on something like that.
Yeah, I would. That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. That'd be
You
really
gotta
cool.
prepare. You
Yeah,
gotta,
they
can't
tell
go
you
there
up in
with
there,
no,
Shark
like,
Tank.
You can't go up there with no foolishness, man. You gotta go in like, yo,
Gotta
listen,
be about your business.
fellas, we're gonna practice this, all right? I want y'all to really go hard on me, cause man.
Now,
Serious.
let me ask you this. I smoke cigars. Like I use the roll-ups and the papers and all that. I've tried the vapes and all of that.
Yeah.
But let's say I just met you now and I was going, yo, Max, why should I get this vape?
All right. First of all, it's two things. Even better. This is called the best of both worlds. It's an e-pipe.
E-pipe.
Meaning that if you really just want to burn the plant, if that's what you really want to do,
Okay.
you can still burn the plant, although it's a healthier version of doing so.
Okay.
You won't have the
Minus
tobacco
the
again, the
paper.
butane and the
Yes.
papers and all that other crap.
Absolutely.
Boom, and you'll have more discretion. You can do whatever you want. You won't smell like anything. Your fingers don't smell like nothing.
Yes.
Nobody has no idea about nothing. It's boom, boom, and it's over.
That's dope.
Back in your pocket. The other side is a vaporizer, which is for the THC and the CBD concentrates, as I was saying before.
Okay.
Which honestly, like, the thing about CBD is it doesn't even get you high. It's not the psychoactive compound of marijuana.
What?
That's the THC.
CBD.
Cannabidiol. There's something
Okay.
called cannabinoids, right? Which are the active chemical compounds of in the plant. There's about 113 of them. Most popular ones are THC, which we all know about.
Yeah.
You know, they joke around, but that's what gives you the head high. Right? And then the CBD is not a head high. It's just, it's the miracle drug, man. It's what, and being so, plants that are indica, like the male plant, you know, there's sativa and right, sativa and indica. The sativa's a head high. The indica's more of a body high and a head high. Well, the indica has a higher percentage of CBD in it. Why it's such a good thing for pain. And why it's such a good thing for people that have autism and epilepsy and multiple
MS.
sclerosis.
Nah.
Bang, yes.
No,
We're in a world full of germaphobes, right? Do
Yeah.
you let people vape behind your shit?
You know what, man? If you smoke with somebody, it's the same shit. If you pass a blunt to somebody, it's the same thing. So honestly, I got a crazy immune system, man.
no, and you know what?
I mean,
for I'm gonna say 50%. 50% of people who smoke. You're very careful on who you smoke with.
Yeah, I'm not just throwing it around.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
You gotta be careful you gotta be careful who you vape behind these days, because you could be chilling with a shorty and she could have been
Anything
sucking dick.
behind, though.
She could have been sucking dick 10 minutes before she met you, and now she wanna come and vape on your piss.
Hopefully it was yours. Hopefully it's yours. And
You keeping that vape, yeah. And let me tell you this. I did hear a quick tip for guys out there in vapes. If you never heard this, this is
with
something
caution.
I heard. I know people that carry around the little alcohol joints, them little things you
cleaners?
flip open. If you decide to share your vape with somebody and you feel a little awkward or something, carry a little something like that.
I do a little t-shirt rub. I do the old school t-shirt rub like them. Yo,
There you go,
they
you know what it is.
Now let me ask
But let me tell you this.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
Max, when you
tell me the
vaping with
older-
somebody, right? Max, when you vaping with somebody and like you might want to like wipe that shit on your shirt, like do you turn it around and like, or
Nah,
do you
straight up, they gotta
or do
see
you
it.
wipe it in their face?
No, you got to do it in their face, but just like this. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Just so they know what's
Like, you
up.
gotta respect
But it's just what it is. This is just protocol. It's protocol, man.
Yo,
I would actually stroll around with a bunch of like little wet wipes and do it. Like,
You know-
there you go, there you go.
That's
there you go.
you might run into some of those. I mean, some especially the ladies. Ladies wear hostility nowadays. Whatever. I be like, listen, man, you
I
want
know
to smoke? But the right way to do it is to buy your own vape. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
I want
Buy
you to
your
say
own
this.
e-pipe,
Yeah.
and you don't have to worry about that ever.
These are more like for single person.
There you
things, know
go.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not really just like
Yeah, this is not a share
this
kind
is
of
not a
thing.
cipher.
Good point.
I know this right here happens to everybody in the motherfucking room. Like, you might have smoked behind a nigga and your blunt had a little residue on it. Like, has that ever happened with a motherfucking vape?
Oh my God, you talking about the mud lip?
Listen,
The mud lip.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, I'm happy you brought that up. Because look, as with anything, right? Like, I consider this the Benz of vapes and e-pipes, right? And just like your Benz, you need to get the oil change. You need to take care of the product.
Baby.
Nothing's gonna work and just be perfect.
Gotta take care of it
if you don't take care of it. So just like you know how much tar comes out, even off of a blunt, like immediately how much tar's in your fingers. Imagine every time you burn, there's gonna be some tar and there's gonna be some ash. So what I like to do is I clean it almost every time or every other time I use it. Boom, I just take a little tissue, put it in there, Q-tip in the top, pop, and it's perfect again. Because honestly, the first burn is.
That's
you know what I'm saying? You always want that first burn.
And let me say this. With the oils, you said oils, bud, the herb as well.
Yeah. Not really oils. Nothing that's you can use less viscous, like something that's a little less runny.
Okay.
It has a cap. The top of it has a cap for the oil to prevent anything from leaking out. But it'll be better off if it's
okay.
a little hard substance. Yeah.
Now. Yeah. The dabbing, which is very popular now in the marijuana culture. And for those who are tuning in, I'm not talking about the dance move. All right? This is for my 420 friendly people who's tuned in right now. We kicked it a little bit, you know, before we came in the show about dab. And I've yet to try it yet. And my executive producer, he tried it one time. He came to my crib after. He was like, "Yo, dude, tell me what was your your opinion and how you felt."
That's this dude right here. He came to my house and did a dab with me. He was finished.
Yo,
is it that much? Because I haven't used it yet, so I'm really asking to know. You know what I mean? Like, is it a different high, or is it just like a stronger high?
You know what? It's a much higher percentage of the active compound as a THC or CBD, way more. Like in the plant, you're getting 25% THC. You know, some are really high and out 30. You know what I'm saying? That's like whoa.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But THC, I mean, the concentrates are talking about 90%, 95%, 80%. That's a lot.
Yo.
All right. That being said, it hits you a completely different way.
Okay.
Because the smoke, what people attribute, you attribute some of the feelings you feel are really from the smoke and not the plant. Some of the dry mouth, some of like the you know what I mean, like some of the you're getting your
that always happens.
Eyes. It's really happening from the smoke in your lungs and throat. When you have the concentrate, some of those things don't happen. Eyes don't happen. Your mouth sometimes you ain't dry, and then you just feel like you're just like yo. I'm high.
You coughing your lungs to
but you got
death,
this,
though. Don't even play, yo.
No, but that's if you're doing a crazy dab, like you're trying to get fucked up.
Yeah.
You vape, right, Swift?
Yeah, I vape. I've done dabs. I've done blunts. I've smoked every which way.
How do you like the dab?
The dab, it's all right.
Did you start dabbing after you dabbed?
No.
All right, I was just asking.
I mean, you're doing a vampire cough all day, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's dope.
It got
you could do one shot. You do one shot. Like if you hit the rig right, you do it one time. You're not smoking again.
What is a rig?
A rig is what? Okay, it's the form. It's like a bong. If y'all know, it's like a bong. But with the bong, you put the plant in it. You smoke and you do it right.
All right.
So for the
dab,
to do the dabs, the wax, it's called a rig. It's basically the same concept of a bong, but you heat it up. You're gonna judge yourself when you're looking at it. You're gonna judge yourself on it because it's some like crackish looking shit.
Max, we was talking about this with Max outside. Really like you were saying that like we're all, even the executive producer. We talked about it like at first when I was getting interested into the dabbing world and the vape world. My first thing was like I feel weird. I feel like you said like I'm smoking crack or something in the beginning.
Because you're hitting a pipe. Yo, dabbing.
Let me say, I don't even want to sound terrible. You ever go on Instagram and watch motherfuckers dab? Look at their fingernails, yo.
Yeah.
You're just like, yo, my man. Like if you did a whole video with filthy fucking fingernails.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that.
That's right.
Yo.
That's right. I don't want to. I just felt like you was gonna turn into like a pookie or something after.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yo,
I was just scared, but it's not that. Let me say it's not that. But that was my fear in the beginning.
Mine too.
No, you basically have the torch.
A torch.
It's a torch. It's crazy.
You got a bong, right? There's no it's called a glass rig or a bong. It's the same exact thing. The top of it is like it's called a joint. You put something that's like, it's called a banger, a glass banger. Sometimes you heat it up with like a torch, like, and then you put your wax or your concentrate on it, and it just goes through the bubbler, and it's awesome. It's cool.
Now,
It's
you
cool.
don't smoke, right?
It looks
Let me tell you
cool.
something.
You don't dab either?
If you don't smoke marijuana, right? If you was to hit that, if
You're
that would
dead.
be your first
You're dead.
choice, you're gonna be on the moon somewhere.
Yo,
Yo,
I'm gonna call
because
you the next day.
for all my Vandals out there, if y'all dab with caution. We had a Vandal hour that was on the first season of the motherfucking Vandal hour. He goes by the name of Plasma Slug. And he'll try to get you to do dabs and fucking with him. Like, if you don't cough, he'll keep giving you dab after dab after dab. Now, it was one time I was in his crib, right? Well, on my way to his crib, I had a cup of coffee, some orange juice. That shit fucked my stomach up. I'm in his crib. I got iron lungs, so we going dab after dab after dab, right?
oh my God.
And the orange juice and the motherfucking coffee, that shit started fucking with my stomach, and I had to throw up. And I'm like this covering my mouth so I don't throw up on like the guards that was in the building with me. He had like 5 locks on his door, and I opened all of these shits in like 5 seconds flat. And this nigga caught me in his motherfucking bottle, throwing up in a Snapple bottle because of the orange juice.
In a
So if
Snapple
y'all
bottle.
dab with him, dab with caution. That nigga will kill you.
You know what? We're gonna have to start a blog for faction, like your dabbing stories. We're gonna have like a
But-
dabbing story.
Dab with
Let me
caution.
say one thing. You talking about dab? This is not dabbing.
No.
though.
Yes.
This,
Nah,
they-
that's
vaping
vaping.
with this pen
Yes.
is not. You're not doing that to yourself. You're not gonna hit this shit and
Max.
start walking to traffic. You know what I mean? You ain't
Yeah,
gonna do that.
and let me say for the people in Lower East
Just so
Side.
nobody got scared right there.
Yeah, exactly. In the Lower East Side, a lot of people I see with the vapes, and you know they have the hookah sticks and all that now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just want to let the people know that don't smoke out there. Everybody, most of the people, just because you think they don't look like us up here, that it's a hookah stick. No,
It'll how you
Smoke
fucked
it's
up.
it's a vape that
Hey, yo,
they're
Matt.
Yeah, they
that
getting
lawyer,
high.
that
They getting
Caucasian gentleman you see walking down the street, that is not a flavored hookah.
And you know, I
Hey, yo,
can spot
Max.
them. I can spot them because they're potential clients for
It's
me.
dabbing
So I
like
hit them with
using-
cards. I'm like, yo, hey, man, I hit them with
Mr.
cards.
Green,
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. The whole presentation.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, yo, Max, Mr. Green.
Abs, what's up?
Is motherfucking dabbing like a motherfucking vape pen? I mean, like a G pen?
No.
What's the difference?
What kind of G? Which G pen? Because there's like.
I
the
mean, they
G-Pen
got the
Elite.
Snoop Dogg, they got the Action Bronson.
The Snoop Dogg one that first came out was actually. I don't want to answer that question. I ain't trying to be like a little hater. You know what I mean?
All right, you're right.
I never like to be a hater. I'm
No.
always down with everybody making money, man.
Okay.
Absolutely, that's always a good way to think about it.
It's,
I'll say it,
They're
it
not
was
like
whack.
dabs. It was-
I smoked it. It was wax.
it's not-
You couldn't pull. It's really for the
Yeah.
trees. You know what I'm
different.
saying?
It's different.
Like it's a vape. It was like the big craze with the first vape, where it was like you was able to burn the bud without burning the bud itself.
You know what?
And you was smoking out of it, but them shits was never really working. Like you spending
burn the
$100.
bud.
Wow.
Like
Snoop Dogg
And-
won't burn the bud.
Obviously, I mean, and listen, Snoop
yeah.
Dogg is obviously a successful businessman.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
nah, it
I'm
was
gonna
a good
and I'm gonna tell you the
move.
difference.
He's not even worried about those.
Exactly.
vibes, you know what I'm
And
saying?
I'm gonna tell you what's the difference.
knew it was whack.
In my opinion, on Max's joint and those type. I'm gonna tell you why. Obviously, Snoop Dogg businessman. He's got a lot of things going on. He's not the person hands on.
Facts,
See,
yeah.
Max started as a 420 person before. You loved it so much and got into it hands on. Figured out a way to go get his own situation situated. So, you know, when people go, you know, don't get the first iPhone because, you know, the next one they're going to figure out the bugs. This one's figured out all the
Figured out.
bugs.
It's figured- And yo,
You know what I
listen,
mean?
The reality behind it is you're never gonna get one.
Okay.
You can never. They're like headphones. You know what I'm saying? They're like sneakers. You just never will get one.
For all the ladies
I
out
just know
there.
how it is. Like I make these and I continue to buy other ones.
My cameraman,
Like just
Drake Hills, has about 4 vapes in his pocket right now as we speak.
yo, you know I brought one. I thought y'all was gonna use it.
I'll do it. I'll
Oh,
do
we
it.
will.
Where that shit at?
Yeah, you know,
We will.
Vape pass. Vape
you can
pass.
actually vape in the,
I like
in the
that.
studio, but you can't smoke.
Yes.
It don't smell like nothing.
Yes,
It's just-
and
it
you're
don't
right,
smell
and
like
we
nothing.
will do that. And real quick, before we get into that, I was looking at the packaging, which I didn't take a good
That
look.
shit is pretty fly.
And let me say this:
It look like 50 Shades of Grey.
it's sharp.
From afar.
The packaging
From
says
afar,
a
I
lot.
like
You
that.
just a fucking freak,
Smoke and
Swift.
chill.
This
Yo.
is like for the classy man. You
For
know
the
what I mean?
ladies out
Tell
there.
got that executive look. And this is actually the one in your hand is the one that comes into this box. I don't smell anything.
Yo.
And you're a few feet, 2-3 feet away from me.
For all the ladies out there, the name of this motherfucking vape pen is called Exhale. So you can actually vape and exhale while you looking at waiting to exhale. I state facts, and I will never lie to you.
Now, one of my favorite things to do when I'm getting high is watch movies. If I'm not listening to music, I'm watching movies.
Yeah.
Weed movies are some of my favorite, but I watch all types of movies except scary movies. Whole nother story. I don't do those. But are you into the weed movie? The world. I mean, most of 420 smokers are.
I'm into everything marijuana related.
All right,
if it's funny, it's
my
comedy.
guy.
It don't matter what it is. It's gonna be funny to me.
My kind of guy.
I like it.
Chi Chongs
All
and
of that.
How Highs.
When you hitting a vape pen, does it have you flying around like that motherfucking dog in half bake?
I've been there before though. Yeah, I've been there before. On a lot, on the continuous. Like
I heard in the vape world you like
going.
Yo, Max, I heard in the vape world you like Samson. Is that true?
Absolutely. But I don't got no hair though. I'm bald, man.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now, real quick, I have this in my hand. I've been holding it because I've been trying to read everything here, and it's very interesting. A lot of things you get in this one package.
Comes
here.
with a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, it comes with a lot of stuff.
I just want to run through the viewers real quick. What are some of the things that come in this package in here? One hail wax. How do I pronounce this? Atomizer.
Atomizer.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was correct. One hail wax atomizer. One hail 650 mAh battery.
Yeah.
One hail dry herb atomizer.
Exhale. Yeah.
One extra donut coil, one extra herb dual coil, one wax tool, a cleaning brush, and of course, everybody's favorite, the USB charger. And that's not everything. There is some other things that come in this packaging. Now, with this one that I'm holding here in my hand, the Exhale Luxury E-Pipe and Vaporizer, when they purchased this, the actual marijuana come in here on the first package? It's just a vape.
It just comes a vape. Yeah. I don't business with that part.
All right, very interesting. That's
that motherfucking
this
vape
is absolutely legal.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
This has nothing to do with anything.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Glad we speak. Don't try to buy the boxes and try to get crazy.
You was running down the motherfucking contents of that box, and that shit is packed like Nicki ass.
I mean, it's a lot of things. I'm very interested in the vape world.
You know
now.
what it is? In the package comes one battery, right, and two tops. Each top is called the atomizer.
That's what she
One
said.
atomizer burns the bud, and one atomizer vaporizes the wax. So you can actually pack both of them and go somewhere with it and just have the battery in your pocket.
And just packed, ready to go, and just switch when you're ready to go.
People pat you down.
Oh, that's
it's like
dope.
a battery in your pocket. You go in the club with it.
That's dope.
You could burn in the club if you want. You could do it. Not that I'm saying to do that. But you do whatever
But you
want.
can do that.
Discretion is key, and the options is what matters.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
You ever seen somebody vape and they thought they could fly like R. Kelly?
No, I didn't witness it, but I assume I bet it happened.
And these are, I'm like airport friendly and all these kind of things, correct?
Yes, you can easily, honestly.
No, I'm saying as far as vape. You sell the vape. Whatever somebody else does after they purchase the vape.
I've traveled with those.
That's on them.
I've taken them apart in pieces, just put it in my bag. It looks like a battery. Nobody knows what that is.
I mean, and the package is cool.
They're looking for guns. They're looking for bricks. They're looking for pills.
And you know what's interesting about this, guys? If you're not somebody who's into the 420 world, it's a great gift. I mean,
it's awesome,
if you know somebody who's into this type of thing, like you said, it's basically scentless. You still get the same.
So the concentrate is scentless.
Okay.
It has a scent, but it's not what
as
you
potent
think of
as
marijuana.
As a
but the
roll-up.
regular bud has scent when you blow it out.
Yes.
But by the time anybody, you're out of here.
I mean, it's just more convenient having a pen and
exactly.
I was scared at first, and maybe you could enlighten me this on a little bit. The battery situation in there, like, at first I didn't know what was burning what and how it was turning on, so I didn't know what I was inhaling because I couldn't see it. Then there was a situation of the malfunctions that were going on in the vape world. Yeah,
those are really cheap products though,
and that's what we were told when we did our homework. That just like the hoverboards. I had a hoverboard. I still got mine. Mine's still intact. I got it when it first came out. You gotta shop for certain things the way you would shop for like your clothes. Like people go to Macy's because you're gonna get the real stuff in Macy's. When you go down to Ave, there's only certain things you'll buy. So in that sense, make sure you search. And the Vandal, what I want to let you know why I said that was we are one of the people that co-sign some of the great 420 products that are out in the game. So if you see it up here, it's not because we are just promoting it and we're helping the brand. We are also a part of this 420 culture as deep in as you could get. Pause. And it's good to know, to hear from somebody directly, and even if it's from a user, a lot of my friends use it, but talking to them is sometimes like talking to a brick wall. Hearing it from you, for me, my friends probably get pissed off when they heard that.
Like bread.
I know that this is you, so I could take your word for it.
I got
Great
you,
product.
Man.
Yo, like bread.
Professional, right?
Like bread. The people wonder. Max, has the ladies ever used your motherfucking vape pen as a dildo or a vibrator?
Not as a dildo or vibrator. I doubt it.
That would be
now.
Great.
Does the axe help?
Let me tell you who most of my clients are women.
All right, so let me ask you this: does the exhale get you a lot of tail?
I get tail anyway. Like, the exhale is just, you know what I'm saying? That's like
it's the bonus.
Murder, man. That's just hanging around.
You said
yo, but
large
I mean,
percent?
not to lie, you burn with a chick it's on.
Oh yeah, man.
Facts.
Of course.
Like Donkey Kong.
You burn with a chick it's on.
I mean, that
allegedly.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man, that was. I still use it. I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all. I still use it, but that was my favorite line from a few years back. Like, oh, you smoke? You want to smoke?
Yeah, you set up any session with a shotgun. Anytime you can set it off with a shotgun. You hit a person and just be like, yo, you're in there.
This is it, girl. Get involved.
Max, do they hit the pipe then the mic? Have you ever had a chick promote one of your vape pens like she was using her box to vape?
Nah.
Like the pussy lips is just like lips, and that shit could puff vape.
Listen,
we gotta talk after the show,
so
Mike. I might be able to help you with that.
Holla at Strip Club Swift.
And let me say,
make that happen.
And one of the good things about the vapes, like you said, you can pack up your things, get them ready for when you're ready to go wherever you're at. And for me, I'm a lazy dude. I love to smoke. We go through this. We go through the arguments to roll in the crib. When there's all of us in the crib and everybody got their own, and we're like, yo, you roll. And this is one of them situations you just pack, twist, and go. You know what I mean?
And think about it, man. Majority of times when you roll bud, you're actually smoking more than you need.
Every time.
Right? You know what I mean? Because honestly, you could take two, 3, and you'd be like, oh.
Every time.
Great.
You're absolutely right.
You still got half of it left, and you just stay there like smoking it. This kind of cuts down. You end up saving a lot of marijuana because you end up you put just as much as in there. You could pack enough and honestly leave for the day and get like 2, 3 hits. If you got stuff to do and you just wanted to step outside, you could actually leave for the day knowing that you just packed it and you're good. Get home and if you wanted to, but
let me say this,
man. Convenience.
We definitely forgot to bring up a couple topics on my part earlier in the show. But one of those topics was the actor Faison. He got to an altercation in the airport.
I saw that, man.
A little physical altercation.
I think it was Chicago or Ohio.
Now,
he said the dude was talking to him crazy.
Yeah, but I would assume that if he had a vape in his life, he would have been able to hit the vape when he got into this altercation. He might have calmed down. So maybe you need to holler at Max.
Yeah, he looked like he was coming off of being high. Though.
You're probably right.
When you're trying to get your butt, you be irritable. He probably was like, "Yo, my man."
Maybe dude tried to push up on Faison and he showed them some love. And they got it popping. It wasn't in no club.
He was throwing them around like he ain't weighed nothing, man. I was kind of scared for the guy in the video.
But when you watch it and then you hear the story, it almost don't seem like it makes sense.
Exactly.
Since we talking about Faison love and the law.
You're right.
Not to cut y'all off and shit, but since we talking about Faison love and the law and shit, like how you be walking down the block, you might be smoking a blunt and the boys might pull up on you and put you in silver bracelets.
Doesn't happen when
Has that ever happened to a vapor?
Nah, man.
No, I've never. I've seen. Listen, I work in the city, non-stop in front of my job. They step out. I've never seen anybody be stopped by law enforcement with a vape.
This actually looks like an e-cigarette.
Yes.
So majority of the times when cops are, I burn their police officers.
Nope, and you know what it is?
Like, you know what I mean?
So you can actually puffed out in front of the law.
I mean,
if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You're getting kind of risky, but you can do it. I've done it. I walk down the cop lot. I used to have to hide and split back in the day.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
of
a
course,
risk taker.
I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it.
I'm a risk taker. Like, I'll try to smoke that shit in front of the priest and essential bookings just to see if I could get away with it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. And it's not the vape that I think is actually illegal. It's the stuff.
The stuff that's in it. Yeah. It's not
so
the pen.
that and which could change, and I wanted to speak about that.
Yeah.
A lot of states have recently changed their laws for recreational marijuana. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, a lot of states were already legalizing the medicinal, which is the medical, the prescribed, where you need like a card or something.
Yeah.
Well, now they're doing recreational, which means you land on a plane, you go into the shop, and you buy what you want. You know what I mean? Now, do you feel on the business side of it, if that was to take a turn on the New York side, will it affect you in a positive or negative way in the vape world?
Positive.
Definitely
positive.
How would you? How? I'm just curious. I'm just asking.
You know, they actually did open a medical marijuana in New York. They got one on 14th
Yes,
Street.
the
they got
medical,
one up in
yes.
the Bronx.
The medical,
So
yes.
sooner or later, it's coming.
Yes.
Honestly, it's just that it just to be more widespread, because the reality behind this is like, I'm not the only person making vaporizers either.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna try to act like the only
course
person.
not.
And there's other really good products out there. That's why I continue to buy them, because even if the research or just looking at, oh, this is really awesome, but the fact is that a lot of people don't know about it. You know what I mean? So my quest is to educate and to bring that to you. And why not bring you my product?
But what's your
You know what I'm
favorite
saying?
strain?
Oh man,
That's a great question.
Listen, you know what? For a little while, I'm into sativas. I'm into sativas because I like to go to the gym and shit like that. So I had some Durban Poison, and that was the most unbelievable thing I ever had.
Durban Poison?
Durban Poison.
Yeah,
That
Durban
shit's
Poison
nice.
is the last, I think.
That shit sound crazy.
untouched-
That girl is poison.
Untouched strain of sativa from Durban, South Africa.
Oh.
Right?
Alright.
And they call it the coffee of cannabis, but I realized that I would be up to 4
Mr.
o'clock
Green,
in the morning
Mr. Green.
daily. And I had to like, slow it down, man.
Mr. Green,
Durban
Mr. Green,
Poison.
I
You gotta
heard.
check that out.
Look that shit up.
Mr.
Wow.
Green, Mr. Green, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
Vice got you in their grips.
No, but let me tell you, because he is a 420 friendly show, and there's a lot of, you got, what is it, Bong Appetit, pardon.
Yeah.
Weed Etiquette. They got a lot of shows on the Vice Network, which is one of our favorite networks to watch. Shout out to the Vice Network.
Vice, man. I watch Disu Samero. I watch.
Great show. This is a Mero, great show.
I feel like
my
I'm
executive
just
producer
smoking
loves
weed
that
with
show.
friends when I watch that whole station. Like, I'm like, yo.
That's my homework shows. That's when the comes down from the executive producer. Those are like the shows that we are told to watch. So just to get the vibe. Those are the same type of vibes and energies that we carry on our shows.
Yeah.
But the Vice Network is getting very 420 friendly recently with a lot of shows. And we're hoping that one day they give us a call because we deserve it.
That's
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
happen.
That'd be
Y'all
dope.
just gotta put it in the universe, and
I
it's
see
gonna
it.
take
I can
place.
see that though, man.
Yeah, and as you see,
I used to hit him on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, and we on him. We there. And listen, if Max is on the show, we got the Vapes is in the building and everything, and Vandal Hour, we stay in tune with the hip hop culture, the weed culture, the graffiti culture. It's all together. It all comes in as one.
Absolutely.
So we try to keep it together. And listen, I hope that one day we all can be on a Vice set.
That's gonna
talking
happen.
about our accomplishments
I see
and,
it, man.
and us doing our thing. And it's good to politic with people doing their own thing.
Yeah.
You became a fan of it, and I will preach to people to do the same thing. If you find something you love, get into it, hands and feet,
man.
and go your own way with it, man.
Yo,
not?
this
Why
is
not?
a graffiti and hip hop show, and if I was to find your phone on your iPod, like what type of music would I find in there?
Reggae.
Reggae? You like the
I
reggae?
listen- that's what I listen to
Okay,
reggae
ain't nothing
most
wrong
of
with
the
that.
time. Chronics, man. I'm into culture reggae. I'm not into the slackness, man. I'm not into like, you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
hear
into
you.
I'm into the good vibes.
You to the real vibes.
I'm into the
I hear you.
vibes,
I got you, man.
Yeah, that's what I want
Hey,
to do.
do you have like one of them? You work out, so I know you hit the gym a little bit. Do you have that one song that after you hit the vape, you're like, this is the one I'm going into the gym, like just one that.
Oh, honestly, it's been bad and bougie for me though lately.
Okay,
The
okay.
workout song has been like
Bad and bougie.
it's been bad and bougie, man.
My
That
bitch-
song. What's
That
up?
song is popping. My
Yeah.
bitch, she bad and she bougie. She like chicken wings and she like sushi. She rock polo and she rock Gucci.
Yeah. And that Lucci song with it, I get money way before the bill.
Yes.
All
Yes.
that stuff, man, get me in the gym. Wow.
I just got recently. I might be late, but I know there was some song called Rolex out, and it
I
has
heard
this energy. All I wanted was the rolling,
Rolex.
rolling, rolling, and
I
the
just
dabber.
wanna-
I don't even know the words to it, but it got that future type of energy to it. Dope song is called Rolex by Ayo and T something.
I heard my brother-in-law singing that shit to my niece today, but yo, when I be working out, I be bumping those motherfucking Remy Ma diss tracks. Those shits is shita.
Yeah, man. Did you get to hear anybody? Do you follow the rap situation?
Yeah, man, I do.
All right.
I think she shouldn't even respond to her, man.
Which is Nicki. You saying Nicki should? Why?
Because she's trying to do the 50 Cent move. That's what 50 came out and just assassinated people. Bah, 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 and they had to respond to him, and that's how people knew who he was. Like, I mean, not to sound crazy. Like, I'm with everybody doing well. I'm with everybody. I can point out my opinion on certain things.
Your opinion. Absolutely.
I'm saying though, Remy been popping before Nicki hit the scene.
Not popping.
Not really.
She
was wildin'.
Name a song. Her own. Name a single solo that she had. Her
own song was whatever. That shit was popping before she
did not get out the Bronx, man.
Y'all niggas is wild.
That hardly made it to Hot 97, yo.
You know what?
So how the fuck I know about it?
It made it hardly.
And let me tell you this. Remy Martin released a song. Sheeta, Nicki recently.
Y'all shouldn't even talk about Remy like that though, cause she shoot people. She went to jail for shooting her. She went to jail for shooting her best friend, and she smiled in the mugshot like, "Yeah, bitch, I did it." What?
I know.
A lot of people
stay out of drama,
felt
man.
They didn't want Nicki to respond either. A lot of people.
She don't got bars anyway. Like she had to put Drake and fucking Lil Wayne on a comeback.
No, now here's the thing. I don't follow. And I don't knock anybody, like you said. I'm into everybody winning. Yeah. But obviously, Nicki's music is not my type of music. You know what I mean? But I know she's very talented and is getting those big checks. But what I'm saying is that for me to follow something like that, I have to be into it. But
you're right.
But I would like to see a response just for the entertainment side of it.
It's like Nicki ain't got that like aggressiveness how she had when she first came out.
Oh, definitely not.
She went like more poppers, so
she got more to lose.
The fan base is different. I think like
you said Nicki get big checks.
Whether we could argue Remy Martin is as popular as some people or not, she has an adult fan base. I could say, I could say like Nicki Minaj. Not saying she just mostly, but a lot of the younger girls, especially in the younger generation, follow her. And you know, once you get that crowd,
all her Barbies turning Team Remy though.
You know what I mean?
That's where the money's at.
Exactly, and I think it's a business thing. So I mean, like you said, shout out to both artists.
We know how to freaking download this shit, man.
But I would have liked to hear a response, man.
It would be nice. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. Honestly, it would be nice.
Huh?
I heard one with Queen Latifah.
Yeah, they put me onto that on YouTube. Somebody showed me that.
A new joint?
Yeah, she was coming at Remy.
And I heard she was coming at like a Foxy shot or something like that.
You heard Foxy? You heard Foxy?
Yeah, Foxy tried to sneak in a little snippet there. But you know what it is?
Foxy better cut it.
After the Drake.
I mean, she deaf. Like she can't even hear the response if Remy come back.
After the Drake Meek situation, I think the battle stuff got kind of watered down.
Yeah, most
you can't, because there's certain people you just can't put up against each other.
Battle rap got watered down after fucking Hove Ether Nas.
I mean, you had the
then he started signing
Beanie
them.
and Kiss joint.
Beanie and Kiss was
at some point, I thought that was going to get like spill over into the street at some point. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's different. You know what I mean? But that's the topic. It was a hip hop joint, and that's something we wanted to talk about. So we asked about the Remy joint. Now, music wise, outside of it, do you listen to other music outside of the reggae? I mean, I know you said Bad and Bougie.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, what's some of the guys you listen to outside of the Bad and Bougie?
You know what's crazy? I just started listening to hip hop again lately.
No problem with that.
Honestly, I listen to just 90s hip hop.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm one of those dudes that ride around listening to like Public Enemy and stuff like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But lately, because I wanna kind of connect with my son. My son's 10 years old.
Okay, cool.
And now he sings all these songs. And I used to be like, yo, I don't know none of those songs, so I can't even vibe with him. But he'd be in the car singing reggae songs with me. You know what I mean? Then get out the car and be with his mom. His mom be playing, and she pulls into the driveway. Bang! I'm like, I go look out the window, like, who's that? I'm like, oh, that's you. Like, you know, like kind of disrespectful. And she'd be listening to all this stuff, and they'll be cursing in it. Then he'll want to sing it with me. I can't even sing Bad and Bougie with him.
You want to hear?
But don't feel bad.
Like, yo,
don't feel bad. Most of us don't know what they're saying on there, so. Yeah. Well, I don't. I don't want to speak for everybody else.
Yeah,
I don't.
But he actually knows the words not to say. He'd be like, "Yeah, he'll do
that's
that.
how it is.
I look at him like He knows when to turn it
And
off.
shout out to the kids, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to the kids.
But I like Migos. I like Migos actually.
Migos
is dope.
I just think their flavor, their flow is just like
they should type brung it back alive type.
Yeah.
Because at first we didn't really had nobody we had Meek Mill and all that, but then it started dying down.
Energy. I like energy music. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the energy music. I don't wanna always listen to something that, like, when I hear Future, sometimes depending on what surrounding I'm in, I want to fucking go to find the connect, tell them to throw me a duffel bag or something and get rich. And you know what I mean? So when you hear music and it makes you feel like that, it gives you a feeling instead of just a nothing. You hear it and then it's on. So definitely shout out to Migos and everybody out there giving us that high energy music. If you don't got a vape, y'all, make sure you get this one. All right, and let me correct one time. It's an e-pipe and vaporizer. So make sure you go check this out. Green Giant Vapes. It got a tux on the front. I don't know if you can see, because that's how classy this is right here.
It's for the classy man and woman.
There you go.
You got it. It's for the classy.
I ain't gonna front. I fuck with that motherfucking vape pen because that shit reminds me of the motherfucking breath mints I had last week, and they had a motherfucking tuxedo on the pack.
And definitely,
hey man, we fucks with the tux, man.
That's right. That's right. And a big shout out to Max at Green Giant Vapes for coming out.
Thank you, man.
And kicking up a little history.
Thanks for having me here, man.
This was like a little learning process for me today that I much needed, and I feel a lot more comfortable now dealing with the vaporizers and the e-pipes now that you gave me a little more homework on it, and it came from the source. Appreciate you coming out. Is there any shout outs, anything you want to tell the people out there before we go on?
I'd like to say thank you for everyone that is listening. If you are interested, like for your fan base, I'd like to give a 25% off coupon to you guys.
Appreciate that.
Called Vandal Hour, Vandal 25, which everybody goes to greengiantvapes.com.
Okay.
www.greengiantvapes.com. They could get 25% off one of the
that is dope.
luxury e-pipe vape.
That is dope. Yeah, so make sure you go check that out on the website, and that's Vandal. The number 25, right?
Vandal 25,
and get that discount, man. And then post it up and make sure you tag us. And of course,
please, that'd be awesome.
My nigga Max.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Max, you don't even gotta leave either. You can actually motherfucking vape with us in the back or in the front, you heard?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, no rainbow.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
Definitely, big shout out once again to Green Giant Vapes, Max XL Luxury E-Pipe and Vaporizer for dry herb and concentrates.
Yes.
Make sure you get one.
Yes.
And of course, this is the first time we've been given a promotional code, so we appreciate that.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up?
I told y'all niggas we that way.
Give them that website one more time. The website.
Here we go. www.greengiantvapes.com, which is GREENGIANTVAPES.com. And you can
use that code, man. Vandal 25 and get that discount,
man.
Y'all can check our motherfucking website, www.thevandalhour.nyc.
There it is. There. Honestly, I would love to do a backlink between our websites.
Oh, we can definitely work that out.
Let's get it.
Definitely.
I would love to do that, man.
You heard that, Matt? We're gonna work out some cross promotion on the websites.
We're gonna make history.
All right, and we definitely appreciate it. Listen, y'all, we're gonna take a short music break, but before we do that,
and I gotta take a piss.
Oh, we're not even gonna call it a music break. This today, with Max in the building, we're gonna take a vape break, and we'll be right back after this short break. DJ Swift, do it.
Shout out to all the motherfucking vandals who vape. You heard?
Yes, sir.
It's the Vandal Hour.
Fucking Bronx Bomber coming all the way from the motherfucking BX, you heard? And he goes by the name Star TSK. Hey yo,
what up?
Star, you familiar with us? We familiar with you. You was up here with motherfucking Pove GU, and you was at the motherfucking Karma Lounge recently. What's poppin'? What you been up to since then?
We chillin', man. Out here doing our thing, just maintaining, man. What's up with y'all, man?
We here, cold ass Saturday night. We up here, getting it done. Appreciate you coming out, showing us some love here on the Vandal Hour.
Same here, bro.
You're already always welcome. A lot of things are going on before we get into the graph, talk. You interested in a politic type of world, or do you go follow those things?
Yeah, Yeah, little something. What's up? Yeah, what's up about?
All right, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear.
Yeah, gotta drop a lot of those gunshots too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you heard that, Swift? Make sure you get them gunshots ready up there. You heard?
Hold up. Before y'all start, man. TSK in the building, man. BBB is in the building, man. BLP is in the building, man. HTM is in the building, man. YP is in the building, man. Well, the whole Bronx is here, man.
Heavy. I mean, yeah, camera. I know the camera's looking at the panel, but it's people in the building. It's in the building.
Heavy.
Shout out to everybody who came out tonight. You know what I mean? We appreciate the love and the support, and the platform is here for guys like y'all. You know what I mean? Out there putting in work, and somebody gotta know that. Somebody gotta know that the work's getting put. So let me start with this. We was talking real quick before we get into the graph conversation. The politics, a lot of shit going on. Donald Trump is the president. Couple of crazy executive orders that he put out there. Is there anything that you feel about that you don't agree that with what he did?
Nah, me? Fuck that nigga.
I want to write on the wall when he finish it.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about.
That's
like
the plan.
Out there bombing the wall, like niggas ain't really care about Donald Trump. Man.
Listen, in that case, I hope they put that up just so. I can't wait for that to happen. I can't wait. I mean,
Donald Trump.
I ain't gonna front. Shout out to Clocks and PMAX. They actually got the headache.
Matter of fact, fuck Trump. Free my nigga Cobb. It's 169. What's up, man? Yeah,
man. And listen, man. There's a lot of people out there tuning in live to the show. I know you probably only see the people that's on the panel now, but the team is in the building.
Yeah, the team is here. Like we don't gotta show everybody. We don't gotta come up here with 100 niggas because we roll with 100 niggas personally. like, come on, man. Like, we don't gotta do all that, man.
Now, speaking of the graph world comes with a certain territory. You know what I mean? It comes with what it comes with in the graph world. Yeah. From jealousy to envy. How does somebody like you deal with that and not feed into it? Or do you feed into it?
Nah, sometimes, like, I don't really pay attention to it because at the end of the day, I've been around as long as a lot of people been around. It's just like what goes on new in the graph, you got to be down with it and keep up with it. You feel me? I've been around as long as a lot of people that stopped, that came back out. You feel me? Been doing this since like 9-6. You feel me? Like, I've been doing this when no jetpacks was out. When he was using ladders. I was doing that too. Whatever's new, I'm with it, and my team is gonna be with it. Like, and I'm gonna get down with the new crowd, and that's just me. Like,
my executive producer got this quote: "Evolve or dissolve."
Word. Yo.
Yeah, facts. Like, get up.
Word up.
How has the game evolved since you've been in it since 9-6 till now?
Nah, the game evolve a lot. It's just, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I feel like a lot of dudes out here that's really bombing and holding it down is not getting the respect. Like, a lot of people is respecting these old ass niggas. Like,
so say like to somebody.
Like,
so say to, you know, you're an OG in it, and there's a lot of newcomers. Like, what would be your standard rules to these guys?
Nah, the newcomers, like, do your thing. Like, I feel like just bomb. I just feel like it's just like the graffiti world that's respecting the graffiti. It's just they more respecting the people that was doing it in the 70s and 80s. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then they come back out and do it again, so they respecting them again. Instead of niggas that's really like 19 years old and bombing, like, you feel me? Like, getting in trouble, really going crazy. You feel me? Not no permission and all that. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas out here that's not getting that love. Like,
without saying any names and shit, I was actually reading some Instagram comments today and shit about some old head who used to hit shit in the 70s or whatever, and he is beefing with a young buck who's killing shit in the 17, and that shit had me like actually cracking up.
Fuck them niggas, man. Like, we here, like, this is what we doing. Like, niggas gonna keep doing us. Like, niggas doing roller paint over niggas shit. Like, come on, my nigga.
How does that make you feel when you see that?
Nah, I just feel like that's crazy. I be laughing, like, cause at the end of the day, niggas gonna go fix they shit. You roller paint niggas shit with a different color and make this shit look better. We come with an outline and it shit look better than the feel we did. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
be priming up the wall for niggas and shit.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Like,
Sometimes that's how a nigga eat paint. Like back in the days when I used to beef with niggas, I actually used to do that shit. Like I roll your shit out or color your shit out, or maybe I throw paint on your shit. You come back, fix it. I throw some more paint, then I outline my shit after a while.
You can't confuse your spray can with a ratchet. Like you can't confuse your spray can with your fist. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes, they do it like, all right, I hurt you by going over your shit. When at the end of the day, like you see me, you just really keeping it moving. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like
so
yeah, shit is different out here.
So like is there any crazy stories that you went through, like with a situation like that?
Nah, I went through mad shit, like bro, like shit that my little mans did 8 joints for somebody telling on us. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Niggas respecting him. Ain't saying no names and all that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, fuck him. My little man held it down. I did a couple of joints, like got paperwork on niggas and everything. Like, TSK life, like real talk, like it's beyond graph. Like you feel me, my nigga? Like I'm a street nigga at the end of the day. Like,
I'm glad you said that because we got a lot of viewers that don't do graffiti that watch the show, and they don't really understand that this culture comes with pretty much all the negatives that every other, like the hustle culture and the streets culture, like it comes with its drama, the loyal, the unloyal, the good and the bad. How do you feel that you and your crew maintain the way y'all do without getting caught up in that? It's more like a family.
Yeah, it's like these are dudes that I really like knew for a minute, and even the new dudes, my dudes knew them for a minute.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like we more loyal. When we chill with each other, we don't even talk about graph, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? We talk about money and bitches and like.
That's why on the Vandal Hour. That's why on the Vandal Hour we got a motherfucking slogan that goes, "Graffiti is more than vandalism."
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Like, we talk about graph when we like somebody say it or somebody pass. Like we don't really be on that shit. Like, but niggas be on it though. You feel me?
Of course. It's a team. A team.
It's my niggas that we grew up with, street niggas. Like
niggas talk about money and bitches.
Money,
shit is beyond paint.
Doing other shit.
What about like the graph bitches? Like how that scene?
If you that nigga, then they lit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't say no names, but
is it like
it's
a status
one particular female that just get around. Like,
niggas be tagging up.
I might know her. I know a girl who don't like motherfucking like she don't do graffiti, but she follow all the graffiti writers.
No, she does graffiti though.
Big difference. Difference.
I ain't saying no names or no faces. Know what I mean?
Now, let me ask you this, Star.
Well, it is Women's Month, so shout out to all the girls in graffiti.
Everybody knows in the graph world, the Bronx very heavy,
is here, man.
heavy in that graph scene. Yeah. Does it come exactly? And do you any guys that come from the X or yourself? Does it come with a chip on the shoulder, come from the X and writing graph and knowing that got a large part of that culture is from the BX?
I'm saying not really, but since you saying it, fuck it, yeah. What's up, nigga? Like right now I got you on my shoulder. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm saying like if back in the day I was a fan of Jordan.
It's your fault now, right?
Yeah, if I take that. Y'all up here, you got the team. Like the team is strong. Y'all up here doing things. Why not?
Let me ask you.
I already walk around like that, but now I'm extra with it.
It's all good. 2017.
You come from the Mecca of graffiti. They say the Bronx is the Mecca. Now, how has the Mecca of graffiti changed since '96 till 2017?
Nah, you right though. To me, it changed a lot because dudes is like really bombing hard now. Like when I was coming up, when I first started, it was like niggas was bombing, but it was like they was just hitting the hood. They line. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that ass. Now it's like niggas is really. I'm seeing little toy niggas in fucking Staten Island and Queens. Like these niggas got one fill in every borough. Like at least one. You feel me? Like understand what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? But it's just different to lose something now. Like a lot of niggas is really trying to really get their name up, and it's different from before. It's like people do graffiti before just to do it. Now it's like kids do it now. Cause they don't really got nothing else to do, and that's they hood, that's they gangster, like you feel me? Like, that's them, like you feel me? A lot of niggas don't got nothing else to depend on besides graffiti, bro. Like
Well, we're gonna talk about that too.
But like for yourself, like if you wasn't doing graph, like how you think your life would have turned?
Oh no, I've been still being me, my nigga. Like I do graph, but it's like after a certain time, that's when I start thinking about like after 11, 12 o'clock, somebody hit me up, yo, let's do bombing. Before that, my nigga, I ain't even think about I'm out getting money. I'm doing what I do my niggas. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I might see the streets and I might, I want to hit that spot, but then it's like, all right, what's up with some niggas on this spot? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm more like that. You feel me? Like the shit is just different though. But besides that though, it is what it is though, man. Word, bro.
It be like that. Yo, let me ask you this. You represent a motherfucking crew called TSK. Back in the days when I was growing up, I was actually down with a block crew that I used to get money, and we used to call them motherfucking Stockholm Kings. Like, how did your TSK come about?
All right, bet. It wasn't, TSK came from like the motor streets. Like, we was called the stick-up kids, you feel me? Because niggas was doing what we do. I mean, doing what we do.
Of course.
And there was niggas in my hood. Shout out to my son Venge, my nigga K.L., my nigga Boom, all my niggas from 169, my nigga Ying. I mean, niggas was Sheridan. We was all doing what we do, sticking niggas up.
There you go. You want to know where it came from? That's where it came from.
I mean, and then niggas was, I was the bomber, like, you feel me? My niggas was just the tagging up niggas around the block, and I was always racking. I had niggas with the pink, so niggas started wanting to go out with me, you feel me?
That's actually usually how it starts. Like, me and my peoples, we used to boost motherfucking Enfamil and shaving cream. Then we started robbing niggas with a rubber mallet, but I ain't even going to talk about the rest of that, and everything else was history.
Now, let me ask you this. We always talk about this about graph writers, that it's like what we like to call like the superhero effect. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you got two or maybe more different lives. You know what I mean? We're in the streets, you got that
Batman,
side.
Bruce
you got
Wayne.
the graph side and whatever else is going on in somebody's life. I think that's a pretty not tough to deal with, but if you're not the right person mentally to balance everything out, I mean, you got to fear. If you get caught up doing something this, you don't want to get caught up in the system because you know you involved with other things. Exactly. Does that play a fear for you? Does it play a little bit of a fear?
I bomb, and then when sometimes like I ain't gonna front. There be times when niggas be dubbing niggas, like, you feel me? Because it's like, I'm going out, yo, hit me up, all right, we out, and then you sit home, be like, I got something to do tomorrow. What happened if I get bagged? You feel me? Then,
let me just say this.
All that shit is done. Like,
Facts learned that shit the hard way.
What?
A few times on his way to the show, which we always tell him.
I still bang. I got 23 misdemeanors, 3 felonies, and I still go ham.
We used to always tell Facts when we started the show. When I came on the show, I used to always tell Facts on the way to the show. Just chill that day. Just chill that day.
Yo,
and one day,
I'm a risk taker.
No, and that's part of the life, and I totally respect it.
Before I came to the show,
just take one day off, Facts, on the way to the show, please.
Yo, the fun doesn't stop. Like, I'm a risk taker. Like, it might be police like saying where they at, and I'm gonna see if I could catch a tag just to see if I could get away with it. I got a motherfucking rack spot across the street from Central Bookings, and like today, you smashed them.
Now, and speaking of, I'm glad you said that. Star, if being that with the heat that it comes with, you know what I mean?
Like the graffiti shit?
Yes, the graffiti shit. I mean, sometimes it spills over, and that's what I'm gonna get into. Has it ever been a situation where, and well, let's step the beef shit to the side for the man. You might be hanging out where you're not with your where y'all not, like you said, in the mind of graffiti, but you in there somewhere and you turn this corner. And it's like this clean white wall.
Gotta hit it.
We gotta hit it. Yeah, facts. I've been times where I've been chilling, walking around, and I see a clean wall, I be with a shorty. And I'm like, yo, you see this wall? She like, yeah. You gonna see my name there. It's over. And then you gonna fuck around and be with me. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you have any peoples around you that don't do graph? And how do they feel about the graph scene?
Nah, I ain't gonna front. I got dudes that look at me and see my age and be like, how you still do that? You know what I mean? Because I got a family too at the end of the day, you feel me? But I do what I got to do to take care of it, you feel me? Mm-hmm. It depends on how you do shit.
I hear you.
And I got my niggas that be like, yo, fuck it. Like, I'm going to hold you down, even if I don't write. I mean, I've been bombing where niggas ain't right that was holding me down, you feel me? Like,
okay.
Niggas just respect that at the end of the day. Like, niggas respect the hobby, like, you feel me?
Yeah, facts.
That's a part of the culture and the territory. Like, how did your family feel like when they found out that you did graffiti?
Nah, my mom's is wild and like, yo, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Shout out to my nigga Hot Waters from DTF.
Hot Waters.
That's nigga.
Word.
1055 Rosedale, Bronxdale, Section 1, my nigga. That's the nigga that I was in his crib, my nigga. I saw him do graffiti, and I was like, I'm doing graffiti, bro.
Okay.
My nigga Ono Waters.
Okay.
Shout out to Hot Waters, man. Word.
That's the homie right there.
Yeah,
Yo,
definitely
listen,
people.
Man, shout out to a lot of niggas, man. My nigga Merk, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, heavy
my
in the
nigga
building.
Sapo, my nigga Els, my nigga Jesse, man. My nigga D-Side.
I mean,
nigga fucking Drip, man. Like, what up, man?
I'm
Like,
gonna tell you what. Let me get one of these open mics.
Yeah, man. Hit us,
You
man.
could come in and
y'all need to talk,
speak your piece real quick, so everybody know. If you want to let them know you in the building, you grab a mic real quick. Let them know you in the building, man.
What up, man? Merk Bbb, man. I'm out here, man.
Fucking building, man.
Man, we in this motherfucking building. Her TSK, man. BBB, all that, yeah.
Anybody else? Mic is open if y'all want to rock out. All right, listen. And let me say
Nah,
this.
you know how shit go. You know
I already know. All right, once they ain't even move, I already know what it
Hit us,
is.
though. Hit us,
You
man.
already.
Something different, though. Something different.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Now, get in the graffiti culture outside of the beef, because I know when you popping, that comes with it.
Yeah.
Now, if the beef was to come out, social media, man, I hate to even talk about it sometimes, but it plays a major part nowadays in everything. Whether it be the rap beef, you know, they start doing the memes and all that shit. Yeah. It's hard to stay away from it. And I guess that's why we're talking about a lot today is the beef, is because does it make it worse? Does it get around faster, and does it reach a lot more feelings?
Yeah, it does, though, because that's how a lot of people spread their feelings. Like, You feel what I'm saying? Like, just like I was saying, not to be like that, but you see dudes in the street, you ignore them, and they ignore you, but then you know their name on Instagram, they don't think you know them, and they talking crazy on other niggas. I mean, the group chats like, fuck this nigga, Star, fuck this nigga, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, I just seen you in the store, like.
So would you say Instagram ruined graffiti or graffiti writers?
Nah. Instagram
is just
graffiti
Instagram.
love. Like, I ain't gonna front. It's a lot. It changed it because before it was like, I respect before and now. Because before it was like, you bomb, niggas had to go outside to really see your shit.
Yep.
Now
That's
it's
a
like,
fact.
niggas take pictures
It's
on
more
the gram.
like it's more accessible
Niggas
now.
seeing it. But at the end of the day, that's easier. Fuck it. Like, I respect it because, like I'm saying, if that's the new shit, I'm with it. Like, I mean, what's going on, my nigga?
You since 9/6, right? It's 2017 now.
Yeah.
How do you, like, does that feeling ever go away of like?
Yeah, it go away a couple of times. There been times where I stopped, my nigga. You feel me? Like, I was like, fuck this graffiti shit. Like, you feel me?
And then one of the people's, how to get you back into moving and grooving?
Seeing people go, cause I don't know. I'm a hood nigga and I'm like territorial on the low. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like, this nigga's like, I live on the 4 line. You feel me? I'm from the 4 line right now, and I be seeing toys like go crazy, and I'm like, nah. Or I go to Brooklyn. I mean, I see my man shit, and then I be see a lot of other toy nigga shit. I be like, nah. You feel me? And then I be like, fuck it, my nigga. That's just I go rack and get a card or two, and I'm good for the year. Like, just go straight. Like,
but like what's some things as like a graffiti writer got to go through to get into the culture?
You just gotta go through the beef.
Know your
Not
history.
to keep talking about the beef, the history. Know what I mean, and who you bombing with, like. You know what I mean, because shit changed now. Like, you bomb with a dude, and then that dude's bomb with a nigga you just had beef for yesterday. You feel me? Now he's telling him about you, and they come back, blah blah blah, back and forth. Y'all beefing while this nigga just sitting back like ha ha ha. You feel me? But
I actually been through shit like that. Like a nigga chill with me, then a few minutes later, I nigga, yo, fuck that nigga. Why you fucking with that nigga? Go rag that nigga.
But as far as it come in the game, like this, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, just get your ups and respect everybody's shit. Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, some people do take a ragging them serious. Like, you know what I mean, and some people don't take it that serious, but some people do really go check you. Niggas won't rag you. Niggas will check you. Like. You know what I mean? And let your shit live. You can go on the fame in the world. I just beat you up like 10 times.
Doing graffiti, depending who the person is, like if a nigga rags you, would you clap him or would you clap him?
Nah, whenever you don't go, I mean, you don't really go looking for him, but you see him, like, niggas know, like, what it is. Especially if you got a history in the street beyond graffiti. Like, people heard about you beyond graffiti. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like a lot of people already know what it is. Like, that's why a lot of people respect certain people's shit. You know what I mean? Dudes go over niggas shit now because they down with other crews and they know they're not gonna be by themselves.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's type corny.
And let me say, back then, 96, even go all the way up before 96 to 99, streets was different. It was total different movement going on in the streets.
Crazy,
yeah, and you being able to see both of them, what would be one thing you could say was the biggest change in the graph world for you from 96 to the current day right now that you didn't like? Let me say that. Something that you
What
don't
I didn't
like.
now?
Yeah.
From before?
Yeah, that's something that if it changed.
No, it did. What I don't like from grab down from before is like
Female caps.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I do like now.
All right, go ahead.
They didn't have the ultra wide shit back in the day. Ultra wide cameras, you know what I mean? Ultra wide is retarded right now.
Back in the days, I used to like climbing shit. Now you niggas got jetpacks. How you feel about that?
Oh, y'all niggas, wow, the jetpack is the life. Shout out to all my jetpack niggas. Shout out to my R2B niggas.
I'm saying the niggas who
Shout out
climb
to my
like that shows you
ASR
like
niggas.
that
Shout
shows
out to
you
my
like
BBB
motherfucking
niggas.
calisthenics and all that.
Oh, my jetpack niggas, what's up, man?
I remember back in the days, like niggas actually used to rip your motherfucking fire escape apart just so they could get a hot
My
spot.
nigga, I was around for all that. Bro.
Niggas go rack some light sockets, turn that shit in, get a jetpack, they flying places.
So I was around for all that, my nigga. Now it's the jetpack, so that's the wave. You gotta get on it, like that's what it is.
Them high spots.
Do you think everybody should own a jetpack? Like I seen two niggas who don't even have a motherfucking car and they're just using a jetpack in Broadway Junction on the escalator.
We on the train, niggas get on the train with the jetpack.
That's crazy.
Do whatever you gotta do, bro. As long as you got that pack. Bro. Just like you try to get that bag, you better have that pack, nigga.
Nah, that should be crazy.
Nowadays, you a fucking toy.
Yeah,
don't even like hit me up for a bomb. Don't do none of that shit.
That's crazy.
You think everybody should own a jetpack?
Hey, yo, if you don't got a jetpack, you a fucking toy. That's like trying to go bombing with stock caps. Times has changed. Like,
why is that?
But hold on. We do got a friend that's on city with him, though. You know what I mean? I do got a friend that's on city, my son Jesse, though. You know what I mean? I don't use fat caps in all city with the stockies, my nigga. Straight up.
People who only catch tags, like you think they should use jetpacks more, like to catch high tags?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they should, but they be. I think niggas still be doing that shoulder shit on the low, like you know how you put on your man's shoulder.
That was the original jetpack right there. Stand on your man's
shit.
shoulders.
That's that Brazil shit right now. That niggas. I mean, Brazil niggas is crazy.
That is wild. I was watching, and during the Olympics, I was telling when they had that recently over there. You know, like they show certain stuff on the TV, but when you go to like the internet, they show the graffiti world.
Got fucking like shit that's like the Twin Towers just straight tags.
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
If jetpacking was a crime, would you stop using them?
What happened? Say that again?
If jetpacking was a crime, would you stop using them? Like if they saw you purchasing like a jetpack or like you walking with a jetpack and like that shit was a crime, would like you stop using it?
No, not at all.
They stopping niggas nowadays anyway for jetpacks. Like,
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, I mean, it's pretty hard to like not maneuver unless you in one of them places where there ain't really nobody there.
Then you can make it happen.
No, and high spot.
Remember, New York City ain't shit. Like we talk about a place where niggas paint inside the tunnels, under the bridges. Like niggas be on the ledges. Like New York City ain't shit. Like we can do whatever we want. It's our city. So like if we want to walk down the block with a jetpack and a gun in our book bag, we want to do that shit.
Now, and let me say something. One thing about the graphitis, and I spoke about this before on the show, is them high spots. Like even like the bridges and the climbing the sides of the buildings. The going up. I always heard that the coming down part is a lot harder than the going up. Now that's a risk y'all take. You know what I mean? Like
it's just like sometimes you gotta feel like I ain't gonna front. Every bomber walks the street and feel like they want to be higher than that field. I mean, everybody. You can't say you don't. Like, you see a field, you like, damn, there's mad space above this nigga. You feel me? You want to go look for a crate or something, like, to be higher.
That's crazy.
But you got the jetpacks that you 16 feet higher. Like, that's it.
Did you ever push the limit and, like, almost, like, shit
Yeah, I've been with a couple of dudes that I'm on with my nigga Drip. Well, I seen him on the side, like, oh, man. This nigga is crazy.
That's crazy. I be wondering. I be looking like, damn, how the hell like niggas get up there? But like, far as like with the graph, right? Like people respect like some of the OGs because of like some of the work they put in. But like, have you ever seen like like a young guard that a person of respect?
What you mean, like a dude now that's young?
Yeah, like a young guard that's real dope.
Like
how could you separate it?
I mean, like it's a lot of dudes that's. I think I see by dudes ragging them doing that paint shit. They respecting niggas.
Okay.
You feel me? Cause it's like, yeah, you see my shit. Like, you can't do nothing to me, and you see me taking over your shit. So you do this. Like, you respecting my shit. Like, you feel me? Even though you ragging it, but to me it's like, yeah, you respect me. Like, you feel me? Cause if you're not doing nothing to me, you respect my shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
They take more time to risk their freedom when they do that.
Yeah, cause you gonna do that. You think you getting me mad, but you're not really getting mad, cause I'm waking up and I'm not going to the hospital. Nothing that happens to me. Like, so I'm not tight. I might be tight. Like, damn, he ragged my shit. But like I said, I'm gonna do an outline over it, do some shines, and it's gonna look better than I feel I had. Like, you feel me?
Cause like now I be saying like a lot of the trains, it'd be like some artificial graphic shit when they consider what y'all do as vandalism. Yeah. Like that shit is like corny.
Yeah, the culture vultures.
Yeah,
that's what we call them.
What? Yeah, the culture vultures.
Yo, since y'all are the jetpack boys and shit, have y'all ever seen somebody use a motherfucking jetpack on a billboard? Like that shit is already high up, but just
it's some hands up. It's some hands up behind the scenes in here, just so y'all know that.
I know in Cali, just so you don't do that shit, like they put motherfucking barbed wire on the billboards and the highway signs. Like that shit is retarded.
I'm scared to death of heights. I would never be successful at that shit. I'm a short dude anyway. I'm close to the ground, but that shit scares the shit out of me.
It's good views though.
Oh no, I mean definitely. I enjoy the view. I like set up and enjoy the view, and I'll be that lookout. You know, I grew up around graffiti writers. I don't write graffiti. I tried a long time ago. It was horrible. Never worked out for me.
It's cool.
But I don't want to say raised, but I was taught a lot by the graffiti writers. I mean, from the bud from way back in the day, from the fashion. That's why I first fell in love with the steep text and everything. So I give a lot of respect to the culture. And now being part of the show, I learned so much about the drama side of it, the team side of it, the loyals, the unloyals. And I seen a lot of people come up here on this show. Yeah. And you could tell when you sit in with people and the vibe and the people and the team when they come in, how close and tight. And I mean, respect to y'all dudes for coming over here and respecting our situation here. And y'all always, you know what I mean, coming through and they chilled out and everybody was chilling. And we try to keep that. Do you at times try to promote the peace part of it? We try not to talk. We actually talked about a lot of beef with y'all here on the show, but we usually don't.
Now I always promote peace, my nigga. I be chilling, so I'm like.
You sound like a passive dude. You sound like I'm gonna get what I. You sound passive, but don't fuck with me type.
Yeah, a lot of people might know me for doing shit or bugging out and my niggas, but we be chilling, son. Like we be chilling like anybody else be chilling. So it's just niggas just low tolerance for the bullshit.
I hear
okay,
you.
on a positive,
especially when it comes from niggas. Like you feel me?
Okay, so on a positive note, how y'all feel about the graph culture these days?
Nah, the graph culture is cool though. I'm gonna keep it on it. It's popping. A lot of niggas just come back out doing their thing. I like seeing a lot of old dudes that I seen coming up doing their thing. Know what I mean? But I just feel like niggas, like even the young dudes that's really going ham, the crews, a lot of people know the crews that's really taking over shit, that's bugging out, need to get that respect. Know what I mean? You feel me? We the ones that's really holding the fuck down. Niggas just seeing our shit more than anybody's shit. Niggas know, I mean, you feel me?
This our city, yo. This our city, man.
You feel me? Like, real talk, like,
everybody that's getting up, everybody that's killing the city right now is on our side. Yeah, that's it. If niggas ain't on our side, then niggas is toys, man. That's it.
Look, my son AJ is calling me right now.
Yo, if you could make your own rule in graffiti, what would it be?
Don't go over nobody that's on our side.
Yeah, like, fuck the ops. Yo, listen, hold up. If you not fucking TSK, you not BBB, FFF, HTM, R2B, fucking, what else? ASR, fucking YP, 169 Sheridan, my nigga Merk Hood, fucking Sapo Hood. If you ain't Dark Life, you know what I mean? If you ain't from L's Hood, like if you ain't fucking with my nigga Oval, my nigga Earn, my niggas Jack, if you ain't fucking with none of us, that's it. You an op. That's it.
That's his rule. That's a long rule right there. I mean, say we all.
It's longer, but I ain't.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it is. We are Graffiti and Hip Hop here on the show on the Vandal Hour. Who you listening to, music wise?
Oh, I'm straight D Block. Straight locks.
How about that?
That's all.
Filthy America.
I listen to Lloyd Banks, but he kind of fell off a little something.
Yeah. I was gonna say because '96 music was different, a lot different from what it is now.
Even
So I know what you
Kim
was listening to, bombing then,
Yeah.
to now it's a little bit different.
When I was growing up, my favorite rapper was Method Man though. I ain't gonna keep.
Okay.
That's my dude right there. Yo, even motherfucking like Little Kim different. Like the '96 Little Kim don't look like the 2017 Little Kim. But on another note, like we motherfucking 420 friendly high. How about you fellas?
What's up, man? Oh, we lit all day.
All day.
So, what's your motherfucking favorite strand of smoke?
Well, I mean, I smoke whatever, my nigga. Not no Reggie though.
Not no Reggie.
I ain't
Not
really
no
been,
Reggie,
I
though.
mean, my mans have been cross seas and other states. I ain't really been in Cali, you know, that smoke other shit, but.
Fuck that. If you got some Reggie, roll it up. I'll smoke.
My sister said we got some Reggie with no CZ good. You know what I mean?
It gotta be some good rags though.
Yeah, in the backwoods though.
Not that shit you grew in your backyard.
Yeah, the backwoods.
No papers, no papers.
Yeah, straight raw, straight raw.
Okay.
My son Sapo said he ain't smoking unless he got some roll.
Duchess or zigzags?
Duchess. Zigzags is for the fucking niggas that smoke dust and shit.
Phillies or White House?
Huh?
Phillies or White House?
I don't even see them shit.
Yo, I haven't saw a Philly or White House
see them
a long
shits no
time.
more, nigga.
Bongs or G-pens?
I take a fucking G-pen.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh, bong.
The bong. Yo, you know what it is? When you hit.
What's the G-pen? What's that?
That's them little, they're like the vape pens, like you
with
put the bud inside
with the wax inside that
shit? Yeah, they got ones you could put bud
That's
into
that
now.
Snoop Dogg Action Bronson shit. Actually, our first guest had one.
Yeah, we just had a guest up here. They got the what? They got the one for the oils,
Alright,
the
fuck it.
buds,
I'll take
the
the bong.
wax.
He said, "I'll take the bong."
I mean, we 420 friendly. We edibles. You ever fuck with the edibles?
Yeah, of course. My man's got the edibles. Shout out to my nigga Chef and all that. My son got the edibles and all that, you know?
Yeah. All right. Outside of the roll ups and the bud, you say you never. I never been out the like travel to just for the bud aspect. But if you could go, I know you got like Colorado now and California. You know, well known for the bud. Canada, Amsterdam. If they tell you start tomorrow, we gonna go somewhere to go do this bud thing. Where would you pick?
Oh, I'm gonna go. Where should I go, Drip? Cali. My son Drip said Cali.
Cali, that's where it's at.
Yeah, he been there a few times.
I mean, every time
Berlin,
a
Amsterdam,
bud
Japan.
conversation come up, Cali come up in that conversation. You can't talk about bud and not have Cali in that conversation.
Oh,
shout out to my Audubon peoples. I've been going up there for a minute, but I've been scared to death. It'd be hot up there. Shout out to my peoples up there.
Yeah. These guys out there still, you know.
We also got a
We actually got a canvas the fellas brought through too.
Oh, that shit is kind of cool, man. My
is
son
dope.
Blas.
That's
Shout out
dope.
to my nigga Blas, SRS, man.
Make sure that camera can see that.
Made that shit happen, man.
Blas, I bumped into him like 3 days ago in Scrap.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man.
Oh, there you go. You just gonna put that in the camera so everybody over there. We gonna
My
definitely.
nigga Jesse too. I mean,
We definitely gonna rock them out. They definitely be on the set.
Yeah. Appreciate the love, bro.
Anytime. I mean, you definitely.
Sapo, D-side, you know.
Okay, you got all of them. Okay. You got all the peoples here, and I mean, outside the peoples, I know y'all kick it with each other. But if there was something you could tell, like if there's some younger dudes out there right now listening to the Vandal Hour right now, and it was like, these cool dudes, I like what they kicking. What would be an advice you give to a new writer that's just fresh coming into the game before somebody could like sabotage them? What would be that advice?
Go ahead. What's your advice? What's one of your advices, sir?
Yo, the best advice I could give any upcoming writer that decide to just, go on a bomb for the very first time is don't go over nobody in my crew.
What y'all niggas gotta tell niggas, bro?
Stay in your lane, bro. That's it.
Look, niggas don't even want to talk. They just ready to get out of here. They just ready to get out of here. They don't even want to talk. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, just stay in your lane.
Wow. I'm gonna tell y'all
Make
this.
sure
I
you
know
got
y'all
some
niggas
fresh
like
cash.
painting, and whatever y'all do, please don't hit nothing on this block.
Nah, we ain't
Yeah, please. We almost lost the whole situation. We almost lost this whole situation behind them walls.
But on another note, any last words or shout outs?
Shout out to, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. Shout out to my niggas, man. 169. Shout out to fucking my nigga Gone, CLB. All the GU niggas, man. DTB, my nigga D17, free OMAC, free Cobbs. You know what I mean? Free my nigga Coast, RTL, for life.
Boy Obvious out there in Cali.
My nigga Obvious in Cali. Shout out my nigga Knobs. Like, you feel me, my niggas? Oh, my nigga Push supposed to came through. BMG. That's my little nigga right there. Like, next nigga coming up going crazy. Shout out to him. Shout out to the nigga Chupa. Yeah, my son couldn't go to the club the other night. I mean, matter of fact, he was in there though. He came in with the picture. Yeah, he came in. Yeah, he was in the club. He was wild as shit.
Big shout out to niggas that's holding it down in the Bronx. That nigga Ito, his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I see them niggas doing their fucking thing and shit, man. Mad respect to that, man.
Where Ito and Lexus, monkeys.
And definitely a big shout out to y'all, man, for holding it down. Out there in the BX. Shout out to everybody out there in the BX and everybody out there in the graph world that's doing their thing. Stay above water. It's a lot of shit going on out there. And any little advice you could get from somebody that's out there doing their thing, take your time to sit and listen. And that's why we give you this platform and the people to come up here. And more than welcome y'all to come in, drop some art, and kick it with us. Definitely appreciate y'all coming out.
Everything, bro.
Definitely. And shout out to the whole team. Shout out to the whole team that's in the building. TSK is in the building.
No toys, man. No toys allowed, man.
Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to our first guest, Max, the vape guy, Green something Vapes. I forgot it.
Mr. Green Exhale Pins.
Somebody said something with the Vapes. We didn't even see the Vapes yet.
Yeah. Listen, for everybody, I'm gonna get you.
Vaped out the building.
We're gonna get we have the information on our social media after the show for the website, and you can use our promo code to get a discount on the vape if you want to go through that. For everybody who's tuned in, and once again, big shout out to everybody who came out tonight on the Vandal Hour. It's the Vandal Hour on DTFradio.com. Shout out to Mark DTF for always holding us down. Shout out to my DJ Swift, aka Strip Club Swift. Shout out to our co-host Big Ock in the building.
Respect the shooter.
Respect the shooters, man.
Drake Kill Films, you stood awake the whole show. I'm proud of you. That's what's up. Round of applause for my son Drake Kills.
And he been curving the motherfucking buffalo wings.
That's what's up. Stay healthy, my dude. Stay healthy. We need you. Shout out to Sosa. Also behind the scenes. Y'all don't get to see much of Sosa, but he's a big part of the Vandal Hour. And South by Southwest, look, next week, me and Fax won't be there. We're going to be handling Vandal Hour shit out here in New York City. But the God will be out there with Sosa, South by Southwest in Texas, holding it down with a Vandal Hour whole tent situation going on. So tune in for that. And once again, man, without y'all out there and the supporters, none of this shit would be possible. Make sure you wake up tomorrow and support something. Peace.
It's the Vandal Hour.